All right, guys, for those of you that are very steep with your golf swing, huge divots with your irons that are going straight left look like a 32-ounce steak rather than a bacon strip. For those of you that are hitting big slices with your driver, this is going to be a very valuable golf lesson for you. I'm going to do 3 very simple drills today. We're going to keep this nice and short and sweet. Go ahead and hang in there till the end. If you work on these 3 drills, I'll guarantee you'll be hitting it right to left before you know it, and I know this can help, okay? What is this going to do with my left foot jacked up like this and my right foot down? Very simple. It's going to allow me to start to swing from low to high. Remember, if you're steep, you're high to low, guys. You're coming over the top. Your club's too high. It's exiting down into the golf ball. Got no chance from there. So putting the left foot up, of course, that's going to allow me to sit behind the ball a little bit more. If I stay behind the golf ball, I can start to feel that golf club working from low to high. The other thing it stops doing, obviously, if I got my left foot in the air like this, it's almost in the way of my arms. So if I start to come over the top of it, you can see my arms are going to run into my left leg here. So what I do is I stagger my feet just a little bit, not very much. You'll be able to pretty much put a club right between your left heel and your right toe, and then I go ahead and set up to it and I make golf swings. So now you can see my hands and arms have to exit a lot further to the right, otherwise my hands are going to run into my left knee, my lead knee. It's going to get in the way. Stay behind the golf ball. Here we go. So when I start my downswing, obviously we can start to see here that I'm staying behind the golf ball. My arms are working down like an elevator in a building. I'm not spinning my body, which so many of you are spinning, of course. And obviously from here, if I release the club, I'm going to hit a draw. All right, face on, it's going to look something like this. Definitely want to swing within yourself. Don't overswing, guys. Swing at about 50-60% at the very, very most. And here we go. All right, and that ball started out to the right, and then I allow the golf club to rotate, and I've got my draw. So do that a few times, okay? Get yourself a little bucket. You can use some Tupperware. If you want to stand on a piece of Tupperware, you can do that. Grab yourself a 2x4. And what we're going to do is we're going to work our way down a little bit closer to the ground, okay? So I've got my left foot up, but it's not up as much as it was before. Right elbow is going to feel soft against my body here, guys. Stay behind the golf ball, arms work down. I feel like I'm swinging a little bit more up on the golf ball, okay? Do exactly the same thing. All right, now that's very, very shallow, okay? I've got that golf club very low on its approach. What I'm going to start to feel here is I'm going to feel like when I swing through the golf ball, I've got a little bit more length, all right? So when I start to swing through the ball from here, I feel like I'm a little bit longer. I don't want to feel like I'm collapsing. So I'm going to do it one more time. Stay behind the golf ball. That one felt better. So I felt like I stepped up onto the board a little bit there. My chest felt up, and as a result of my chest working up, I had room for my arms to work out. Most of you that are coming in over the top of it, of course, the club's working down. If it's working down, it's working towards our body. It's working towards our body. Our arms are coming in. All right. So one thing you'll feel if you use these drills, use the little bucket, use a 2x4. You're going to feel your arms have lots and lots of room, and that is something I do not see with slicers. See, slicers, they look very, very handcuffed through the golf ball. They've got no room because their arms are swinging out to in towards their body. Tremendously helpful. Start with a bucket. Go to the 2x4. You're gonna have to move the camera for the third one. Super easy, guys, I promise, okay? Hang in there. All right. Okay, guys, upslope. This is so awesome. One of the best drills in golf. Swing off on upslope. Left foot higher, right foot lower. Naturally seats me behind the golf ball. Naturally shallows the trail shoulder. If you get steep here, if you transition spin, if you get out in front of it, you are going to bury the club into the slope. Obviously, that's going to be a huge problem for those of you that get too steep. This is a very, very difficult drill. So what we've got to do, guys, is we've got to swing level with the slope. We've got to swing up. Oh, I keep saying swing up on the ball. Those of you are thinking that you've got to hit down on the ball and you're obsessing about hitting down on the golf ball. We do want to hit down maybe 2 or 3 degrees, not 10 degrees, guys, okay? Not 8 degrees, which is where you guys are that are getting super, super vertical. So I'm going to swing level with the slope, get a little wider here. As I start my downswing, I'm not in a hurry to get my upper body forward. I'm not getting my body ahead of my arms, feeling like my arms are working down, and then my arms are working up. And as my arms work up, so does my chest, so does my lead leg. Everything feels long. I feel like my arms are getting slung out and up through the golf ball. I'm not getting my arms buried and handcuffed. I'm getting them away from me. I'm not getting them towards me, okay? Let's go ahead and hit one, show you what this looks like. Just gonna swing within myself, get a little wider. All right, up the slope we go. Oh, clean as a whistle. One more time. Keep it simple. No divots. Right out of the center of the club face, guys. Dead solid. You see that mark right there? Can't hit it any more solid than that. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, up the slope. Oh, is that great? Very happy with that. Now the trick here, if you can swing off an upslope, if you can do it without taking massive divots, you've changed your golf swing. You've changed your golf swing, I'm telling you right now. Getting steep hitting off an upslope is almost impossible. You can't do it. When I get back to the flat lie over there, I'm going to hit a bunch of 7-irons with absolutely no divot, just bacon strips at the very most. I feel like I'm going to give the grass a haircut. Okay, I'm not going to be hitting down that much. Hang in there, and we're going to do one more thing. All right, guys, a little different angle here. Same thing. So I'm going to hit a couple golf balls, and you will see there won't be big divots. So I'm going to go ahead and just brush the grass, okay? Same feeling as I start my downswing. When I start my downswing, don't get out in front of it. Don't get pinched, okay? I'm going to feel like I stay behind the golf ball. I'm going to feel like my arms work down like an elevator in a building. As I swing through the ball, I'm going to maintain some height. I'm going to work on just brushing or grazing the grass. That's going to be the key to shallowing your golf swing, okay? I'm not going to stand here, work on looping my swing this way or looping my swing that way. All I'm going to do here, guys, is be a little bit more patient, stay behind the ball, and allow my arms to work down. That gets the golf club lower on its approach. If it's lower, it's not as steep. I hope that makes sense. I'm getting my arms working down, and then I'm going to go ahead and swing up. All right, here we go. Beautiful little graze right off the top of the turf there. One more time. Same thing. Feel like I'm still hitting a little bit more up on the golf ball. No divot on that one. Right out of the center of the club face. Again, exactly the same thing, guys. Just picking it perfectly right off the top. That's what I'm looking for, okay? I'm not looking to bury the club in the ground. I don't want to get too vertical. It makes it very, very difficult to play good golf if your angle of attack is too steep. 3 degrees, 4 degrees at the very most. That's all you're going to need, okay? Get after it. Have fun. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me a comment. Love to hear from you. If you think this can help someone, go ahead and share it. And of course, thanks for subscribing. Certainly appreciate you guys very, very much, okay? Best of luck. We'll talk to you next time.